Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ketemu lagi dengan saya Ilham Oloy. Kali ini kita akan lanjutin untuk live streaming NBA 2K20. Kita lanjutin untuk liga dan kita akan memasuki NBA All Star Season. Jadi kita rehat sejenak dulu untuk menikmati NBA All Star. Oke teman-teman, lanjut saja. Oke, kita lihat mulai. Kalau nggak salah pertama itu kita main yang Rocky, tim Racing Star, Ford sama USA. Kita lihat dulu. Oke. Yamoran, Porter Junior, Zion, DeAndre Ayton, dan Fourier, Nicolo Melli, untuk teamwork. Nah, kita mainin.
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play one test game for each
Keren.
one. In the NBA 2K.
Oke, langsung saja.
Sports pregame show.
Game saya dulu.
Tonight it'll be Team World going up against USA. Love the young talent that's been assembled here. Some of the most impressive first and second year guys in the league. A few of whom are already making huge contributions to their team.
Zion, DeAndre Ayton.
We'll be seeing the first and second year phenoms going at it in this one. Shaq, what most impresses you about these young guys?
Well, young guys are expected to play big roles for the.
Langsung saja. Kita pakai tim USA. Lawan teamwork.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA
Kota
Rising
Chicago.
Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood.
Line up.
Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Kita mulai.
Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World.
Masuk 3 poin.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Poirier in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Greg tonight, what's a scarier sight than watching Zion Williamson come at you in the open court?
Yeah, going 280, incredible speed and agility. This is the type of pace and space game that tends to showcase guys like Williamson.
Clock is at 3. Ellie off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And for me, this is always one of the best. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party and celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now here's Morant. Shoots over Doncic.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
The offensive rebound. Now the pass to Morant.
Jamoran.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Young. It's deflected.
Great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Poirier following the basket by Trae Young. Out to Doncic. Shoots over Morant. Here's Poirier.
Okay.
It's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay.
Misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And the first one. And the 6'2" combo guard out of Alabama, Colin Sexton, now in his second year.
The young bull plays with tremendous hunger and passion. Exhibition or not, he's coming.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for USA.
Okay.
Alley-oop layup, very well
done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Here's Karuch. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Here's a Kobo. Graham defending. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 8. Down low.
Masuk lagi.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just
pelanggaran.
keep him out of rhythm.
Team World shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. So he gets lagi.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now USA with it. 6-point lead. Now Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And highlight reel action here, a staple this weekend, certainly. And Mitchell Robinson, Greg, can do a little bit of that.
He's a fluid athlete at 7'1", and the 2018 second rounder continuing to deliver after that breakthrough.
Masuk lagi.
Trae Young, he's checked in for USA. Team World trails by 8. Akobo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Pelanggaran, ku dorong. Teriak.
Team World shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And USA making a change here. Porter's checked in. Both good from the line that time. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Bagley kicks to Green. With another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a
Di-block
lot
sama
more
Trae Young.
energy and effort so far.
Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Here's Sexton. Offline with his three.
Lempar. Masuk dong. Nggak masuk.
And so the first quarter is in the books. USA leads by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Trae Young.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight.
Standar kelar kita masukin.
Fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Karuch and Antetokounmpo in at the 2.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach.
Okay, Clark. 3-point.
That one's good by Clark.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Fernando, the pass to Okobo. Team with another miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
That's to Fernando. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Graham with the rebound. USA leading by 12. Sexton the pass to Clark.
Masuk boleh lah.
From Sexton.
Boleh lah.
Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. And now the first time out called here for Team World.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And USA with some changes. Ayton comes in for Williamson. And it's Morant in for Bagley. Pass to Poirier. Here's Doncic. Passes it to Poirier. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's tied. They retain possession.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to earn him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for USA.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And so it looks like it's still USA's
Apa
ball.
ini?
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one
Masuk
there.
3 point.
To go from beyond the arc.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a
Boleh lah
stand.
Doncic.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And here in the second quarter,
Okay.
4 minutes played.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Dang.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre
That is his
Ayton.
first foul of the game.
Oke. Trey yang masuk. Porter Junior masuk.
On defense, USA. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Here's the
masuk.
floater.
Boleh lah.
And he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. And this is the second appearance in the Rising Stars game for 6'6"
Ke belakang.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
The 11th pick back in 2018. He's made an immediate impact. Another in this wave of Canadian NBA players.
Deep 2 from Robinson. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean,
Masuk.
and you can see why.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh,
The
ngeri jamuran.
decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Oh,
Certainly
begitu.
sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's the pass to Poirier.
Masuk Doncic.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, the number of slams here we're
Ngeri
seeing
jamuran
tonight
nih.
off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
54 seconds left now here in the second. That's
Dapat.
tipped.
Ah,
And the
sudah
ball goes out
pendapat
of
padahal.
bounds. Last touch by Young.
Yang.
Bagley, he's checked in for USA. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Doncic. And that one hits back iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been
Oke, keren Leo.
It's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jemuran keren.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Mana kamu?
Here's Fernando. Guarded by Robinson.
Masuk.
Gilgeous-Alexander
Boleh lah.
gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Oke.
Young with the ball. He's got 5. With 2 seconds left. Here's Bagley. So
Okay.
as we conclude the first half, so far,
Nggak dihitung.
fairly one-sided. USA ahead, up by.
Random Club juga keren ya.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kita lihat uptime saya dulu.
Welcome back,
Lihat.
folks. The Rising Stars Challenge already proving to be a favorite this weekend. Kenny and Shaq are here. I'm Ernie.
Kebalik.
The Rising Stars game has become such a
Jamuran.
special part of All-Star Weekend. You
Beridangnya.
couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, this Rising Star game is kind of a glimpse of what we're going to see in the
Standar
future.
kelar.
Pull out your crystal ball.
And
Kita
now with the
lanjut
second.
quarter ketiga.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's
Masuk
not
quarter
hard
ketiga,
to tell
teman-teman.
just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the
Masuk
second
3 poin.
half. On the court for USA. Williamson out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Morant. Then it's Porter. And it's Young in at point guard. To the middle.
Nggak masuk.
And it's Williamson missing. Team World trails by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger
Nggak
of
masuk.
things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nih.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Dapat. Dapat.
Morant with the
Morant.
steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And
Oke.
finished by Morant.
A solid
Masuk
defender,
kepalanya di
Morant,
situ.
adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
Steal sama Morant.
Alexander's got the ball here for Team World. It's a 13-point
Ah.
game. And Trae Young gets the whistle
Treyang,
that time.
Treyang.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Team World making a change here. Okobo's checked in. Here's Bonga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Ganti.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Bonga.
Oke.
Here's Okobo. Defended by Young. Shot clock at 5.
Nah.
Team
Nah.
World needs to get off a
Boleh lah.
shot. Okobo. That's good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
USA leading by 11. The kick out to Porter. Again,
Masuk.
USA.
Porter
And a guy
Junior.
everyone seems excited to see, John Morant. I've heard
Yeah,
more
Morant.
than one person call him an old soul.
Well, you know, he acts like he's been here before. The complete game, the confidence, always in control. His teammates lean on him because he makes the team better.
Clark, when you think of athleticism, specific, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Here's Porter. That one
Masuk
goes
Porter.
in. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
From 13,
Ah,
up it
super
goes, and the
kick
USA
memang
lead is
bagus.
cut to just 11 points in the basket from Doncic.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And
Oh,
there's
so-
Sexton, that's good on
3
the
point.
assist by Ayton. 7 points for Colin Sexton.
Good to see Sexton knock it down
Sexton.
from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo against Porter. Pass to Poirier. Again,
Oh,
Team
so-
World good for 2. USA leading by 12. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Ih,
An absolute beast
Zion.
in close. Once Williamson has this
Masuk,
kind
Zion.
of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He's getting his
Masuk
first
lagi.
free throw attempt of the night right now. And Team World making a change here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The 11-footer. It's all in by USA.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot. You can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
They get the rebound. And another shot.
Aduh,
and the call
pelanggaran
on the
lagi.
shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're
Kita
looking to
time out dulu,
overcome a
teman-teman.
deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Jamuran
Clark, who's checked in for USA. Morant comes in for
masuk
Sexton.
Jamuran sama Clark.
USA leading by 12. Young from outside, and there's the call on
pelanggaran lagi Zion.
Williamson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And it's Team World with the ball. Passes it to Karuch. He lobs up the alley-oop
Wih,
pass.
keren.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational.
Pelanggaran masuk lagi Jamuran.
The team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for USA?
You know, with their fast break operating so efficient, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Three-pointer. And Team World, another three.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The kick out to Young. Another three for USA.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now we know just how exciting Trae Young can be as a player from his college days at Oklahoma. He can just take over games. We saw it many times last year.
I mean, just incredible range, and is not afraid to pull up from anywhere. The type of lead guard that can have an entire offense run through and around him, much like another former Sooner in Hield. He gets compared to Curry in the way he plays and can take over.
Zion.
One's good, Williamson.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Fernando, the pass to Karuch. Over Williamson. A second chance effort. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Masuk.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from
rolling dulu.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Team World. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the
Ih,
backcourt.
keren hempannya.
To find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. USA leads by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that
Lanjut quarter keempat, teman-teman.
when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Fernando in at the 5 spot. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good for Morant. Sexton, he's checked in for Clark. Both shots good from the strike.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Sexton. The 3-pointer, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Graham kicks to Sexton. The pass to Morant. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And USA making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater. Bagley with the block. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Poirier. And so Graham will bring it up for USA. They led by as many as 18 points. Count it.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Melly. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Oke, mantap dangnya.
Just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Sexton.
Keren.
Just the right spot. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Pass to Bonga.
Bonga.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 13-foot.
And you know, he's enjoying the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The USA calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
On the wing, Porter. USA with another miss. Team World trails by 15. Here's Bonga. Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Porter finds Young from deep 3-point range. Long distance USA leads by 16. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Young. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Pass to Williamson. The kick out to Young. Off target from three-point range. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball to the left wing. Here's Poirier.
Lompat aku.
A nice shot by Poirier.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Tahan.
Outside Porter. This one for three.
Oh, 3-point.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Team World calls time here. They're down by 17. We've got 1:48 left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. USA leading by 17. Williamson, the pass to
Okay. Andre Ayton.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Melli. Out to the right wing. Here's Bunga. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk.
Masuk boleh lah, masuk.
Remove all doubt. Get it down
Very
hard
section.
and simply.
A platoon swap here for Team World. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
Okay.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
On offense, here's Team World.
Dapat lagi.
And stolen by Graham. The pass to Clark. Yes,
Clark.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
To end the run, and it's a Kobo missing. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
No luck.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Graham surveying the floor. Wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what,
Siapa pemain terbaiknya?
players are going to give us years of excitement.
Kita lihat teman-teman pemain terbaik.
The NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Oke, kita lanjutin apa nih? 3-point contest. Kita lihat. Sip. Curry, Luka Doncic, Eric Gordon, JJ Redick. Kita pakai Luka Doncic. Kita pakai Luka Doncic, teman-teman.
I
can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This competition seems to only grow in popularity. In fact, some people think the three-point contest has surpassed the slam dunk contest in terms of interest level, a testament to how far this event has come. And it's interesting, Kenny.
Lanjut saja.
Some people believe the three-point contest may be surpassing the dunk contest.
All-star action is on the menu
Lihat,
tonight. This is
three-point contest
alongside Craig Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Next up is the three-point contest for tonight. One NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a who's who. And so it'll be Stephen Curry. 5 racks with the last rack composed of all money balls. Those are worth 2 points instead of just 1. All in all, a max possible score of 34.
Hebat memang dia. To take all 25 shots, not a ton of time. As soon as one shot is out of your hands, you have to be ready to get off the next.
With this rapid-fire format, the trap guys will not fall into is trying to make any sort of adjustment midstream. There's just not enough time for that. You've got to trust your stroke from start to finish.
Yes, but sometimes you have to make adjustments if the shots are dropped, whether it's a good idea or not.
Masuk di tengah. Masuk. Masuk.
No good.
Masuk. Masuk. Boleh lah. Masuk. Ini masuk paling. Masuk. 9 poin. Masuk. Masuk. Masuk 10 poin.
He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Luka Doncic.
You just kept waiting for that point where he would get hot and rattle off a few in a row, and it just never materialized.
So it's Luka Doncic ready to go.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, one of the hardest things, at least because that 60 seconds can really feel like 60 minutes while you're out there.
He's got 5. Now is 6.
Masuk lagi. Tengah.
10 points on
masuk. Masuk. Masuk dong. Dong masuk. 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 Masuk lagi. 12 poin. Masuk dong. Masuk dong. Masuk dong. Udah masuk 14 poin aja aku.
14 points is as total as the round comes to a close. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
Here we go with Damian Lillard. 1 point.
Hari dia nih.
Only managed to sink 1 there. Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
No.
Berapa poin dia? 1 poin, 2 poin.
Hey, yeah, that's right. A sluggish beginning.
Masuk. Andalannya di tengah. Ya kan? 4 kan? Keluar.
Moneyball, no good.
Masuk 9 poin. Udah masuk lagi. Udah masuk lagi. 9 poin. Oke. 11 poin. 13 poin. Peringkat kedua. Masih menang aku. Dari Gordon.
It just might.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
And here we go with Eric Gordon.
You know, as soon as Eric Gordon put on an NBA jersey, Kevin, he got right to work firing up three-pointers. I mean, talk about a fearless, aggressive player. I mean, he'll pull up and shoot it no matter who's in his face. He can make those kinds of shots.
Baru 2 poin.
I like his game a lot.
2 poin masih, 3 poin.
I think that's definitely a score within
3 poin masih. Ayo, masuk boleh lah. 4 poin, 5 poin. Udah masuk. Udah masuk 4 poin. Rak 3. Masuk, ini andalannya di sini. Oh enggak. 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 Enggak, ada masuk kan. Masuk semua dia nih. Masuk. Masuk. Oh enggak, ini masuk. Enggak, masuk. Enggak. Gugur.
Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, the middle racks of the round is where he really struggled.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
To avoid being dismissed and kicked out, he's got to have at least 10.
The door left open here. He's in good shape.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
Boleh lah, 5 poin.
5 points more to stay in it.
Now is 6.
6 poin. 8 poin. 2 poin lagi dia. Gugur.
That gives him 12.
Dia yang peringkat pertama. Iya. Kalah aku peringkat 2, dia 16 poin. Udah masuk. Udah masuk. Ini udah masuk. Masuk duanya. 18 poin. Oke.
19 the score. So he's got 19 points.
19 poin dia lolos.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
So it'll be Brad Beal here.
Brad Beal.
Brad Beal, renowned in high school for his outside shooting. He was just solid.
Jalan dari sini masuk semua. Udah masuk.
And one thing about the three-point contest is you can really see how the pressure builds as it goes along. In the first 20 years of this event, only 5 winners topped the 20-point mark in the final round.
Yeah, but I think as the three-point shot has evolved, we're seeing more and more guys shoot it with consistency. So you want to get into a good rhythm here to start.
Udah masuk.
3 more and he moves on.
Udah masuk.
What is going on?
Udah masuk di sini. Semuanya udah masuk direct. Masuk kalau dari samping. Ini udah ada masuk. Oh, masuk kan. Masuk dia nah. 13 poin. Kalau Manu 14 poin. Oke. Masuk nah.
That was a nice piece of shooting you saw from him out there.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time getting things started. He rifled through that first rack perfectly.
Redick's got the bars set pretty. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. He's got to improve on his score from the last round if he wants to have a shot to win it.
A lot of players' legs go out from under them a little bit once they reach the finals. It may not seem like a physically taxing event, but that does have some effect.
Okay.
Sure does.
Okay. Udah masuk.
Necessarily, but sometimes you do lose some of that spring in your leg,
Masuklah.
and it affects your rhythm.
6.
Masuklah.
Just one miss on the rack.
Satu aja miss, 2 miss. Masuklah. Masuk dong. Udah masuk. Masuk dong. Udah masuk ya ini. Betul.
He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses.
Masuk dong. Masuk 16 poin.
turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you
16
think?
poin aku.
Even if he didn't set things completely on fire,
Bill,
it's still a fine
Bradley Bill.
score.
Yeah, and I took from that that it wasn't his
Basic yang
best,
raya.
but he's still such a good shooter that less than his best still produces a solid score.
So it'll be Brad Beal here, and it's 17 to go ahead, or at least 16 to tie it up.
17 poin dia ya harusnya. Nah.
Now, 3
Masuk
points.
boleh lah. Jangan masuk. Tak masuk. Kayak bahaya moneyballnya di sini. Enggak.
He
Masuk.
misses his fourth
Masuk.
straight.
Nggak
It's 5
masuk.
in a row. He better get it
Enggak
together.
masuk.
A rough
Masuk
patch
terakhir.
right now. That's 3 racks in a
16
row now
poin
that
dia.
have given him fits.
6.
Andalan dari sini.
That's 7.
Ujung sini andalannya.
Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with
Oke.
that. 8 more points for
Andalannya
him
kan.
to tie it up. Well, I think, yeah, that's it. He's
16
done.
poin
He
aku
can't make
bentar.
it up in these last few shots, Kevin.
16 poin.
We'll see you next year.
He's sitting at just 9 points as the round comes to an end. There was
Aduh,
just something
ya,
off
Retika
about
aja
him in that
musuhku.
round.
Yeah, that long string of 6 misses, which is pretty long. And anytime you miss the equivalent of more than a full rack in a row, that's bad news.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. He knows how many points it's going to take to be
Ada
crowned
masuk
the champion.
moneyballnya.
Let's see if he can get it done.
Ada
So
masuk.
often we see just a few
Langsung
misses
bisa
in a row
menang.
totally derail the play. It has that snowball effect.
Masuk
If you let
satu.
it.
All the more reason your only
Dua.
thought as a shooter can be
Ada.
on your next shot, not the
Enggak pada
previous one,
masuk.
whether it's a
Satu
miss or
poin.
a make.
2 points.
2 poin. 3 poin.
Now 3 points.
Terakhir masuk. Enggak.
2 to go.
16 poin.
Yeah, he can
Menang
miss 2
aku.
more shots this round, but that's it.
That's 5 in a row. He
Nggak ada,
better
Pak.
get it together.
This is
Nggak
trouble.
ada.
Too much
Oke.
ground to make up here,
3
Clark.
poin
He's
aja.
done.
And that's just the way it goes sometimes.
4
Yeah,
poin.
and you do your best.
5,
Sometimes, though, the
6.
competition can just be
Ada diambil dulu, Bos.
He wants
6
it
poin.
exact.
Oke, menang. Dan sempat dia.
Boy, I bet he wants a
Skor
2-over
rentatonya.
on that performance.
Dan sempat.
Well, an 0 for 6 start isn't going to get you into a
Doncic
good
yang
frame of
pertama.
mind, and that's exactly the way his round
3
began.
poin
So
kontes.
that's going to do it, folks. What a tremendous performance here
Doncic yang
tonight
juara.
from the winner of this year's three-point
3-point
contest,
contest.
Luka Doncic.
Such terrific
that's it.
sharpshooting on display. You never know who's going to take the crown.
And the crowd here just loving it, guys. I mean, we got.
Kita lihat dunk kontes. Seru juga nih. Saja. Karena susah kontes dan kontesnya. Oke. Keren ya.
The 2K Sports
Pre-game
pregame
show.
show.
I always look
dunk
forward to the
contest.
creativity in
Zion,
this. You
Donovan
wonder
Mitchell,
where some
Derrick
of these
Jones,
ideas
keren juga
come
tuh.
from.
Miles
It's hard to
Bridges.
think outside the box and invent something.
Oke.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities
Langsung
in the
saja.
air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's time for the dunk contest. The NBA's most amazing athletes and slam dunk artists are about to put
Zion.
on a show you'll always remember.
And
Kita
you know,
lihat.
this has become one of the jewels of the
Zion
NBA
duluan.
season. The fans love to watch it. The players love to take part in it. It's just a terrific night all the way.
Ayo. Kita lihat aksinya, teman-teman. Oh,
Fairly pedestrian here. Let's see. Self-toss.
Yeah.
Self-toss.
Kayak apa?
Elevate. Oh, he did go through the legs.
Not easy.
But it's not something we
Oh.
haven't seen. So it just
lewat
doesn't give you
selangkah
that
kan.
ooh and ah
Weh.
effect. Nice, but not extraordinary.
But clean again a nice
Berapa
clean
poin?
dunk. And
Zion
sometimes we get
37.
numb. And here we go.
Donovan
with
Mitchell. Ngeri juga ini Donovan Mitchell ini.
Torque here, Clark.
Yeah, good torque, good torque. That time he didn't take it through his legs, he just kind of patted it.
He faked
like the fake behind the back pass. Tapped it and then threw it down, and he lost elevation there.
Look at that.
Yeah, he lost some elevation there.
Kembalikan
So he
lagi.
didn't get the same thrust
Boleh lah.
you'd like to see on the throwdown.
Tinggi nih.
You know what it is?
40 kan.
They come and third on stage,
Ah.
making his first appearance. See what
Derek
he's got.
Jones. Ih, pakai orang. Lonzo bal lagi.
That was nice. He came straight away and then went 360 after he took it over his hand.
That was nice.
That was a nice pirouette. And the timing.
He made
Keren
that
eh.
look easy.
Yeah.
Oh, this was sweet. Real
Itu
sweet. I've
putar
not seen that
badannya.
one, Kevin.
Well, you know, instead of like dribbling up there or having to
Ke
worry about the ball,
60.
all he's got to worry about really now is
Keren eh.
move, and you just grab the ball clean.
Yeah, but that's still difficult.
Boleh lah.
Boy, that was really nice.
Masa jelek nilaimu nih?
On that.
Very good imagination and creativity.
40
So
aja.
it'll be Miles Bridges
Miles
here.
Bridge. Ayo, Miles Bridge. Bridges. Video double-nya.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh, disaster.
Yeah, not enough elevation there,
Double-nya.
Kevin. I mean, I didn't mean to laugh, but
Kalau keren
You
loh.
did laugh.
I know, but not
I'll
enough
make sure we
elevation.
pass that on to him in the locker room as he's sitting there, you know, in
Keren loh
tears.
tuh.
Thanks, Clark.
Yeah, come on.
Mitchell's got a three-way race here.
Oh,
Fields still
oh,
up.
oh,
So
yeah.
it'll be Zion Williamson here.
Saya kalau keren
Here
loh
it comes.
poinnya.
That
begitu aja.
was wicked. That was wicked. The self-toss,
Memang
catch it through your leg, and on the way
belakang.
down, on the way
Hey.
down, you pound.
bagus juga kok.
East Bay funk dunk by Isaiah Ryder.
Yeah,
Boleh lah.
brings back memories.
Yeah,
That
kinda
was strong.
floating into
I like
That
that.
was good. You're right. That was good.
Boleh. 40.
And here we go
Donovan
with
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Oh,
Kayak apa nih? Biasa.
Going after that, look at the elevation. Boy, I think he's looking into the goal here, Kevin. I mean, his head was rim high. Rim high. Look at this. Bounce it, catch it, and look at it while you punch it.
Itu aja.
aggressively going in.
Yeah, that was nasty right there.
Berapa poin? Ya 9
And
kan?
he's the third dunker in the order.
Derek
Getting
Jones.
ready for a dunk.
Oh, udah pakai orang dia.
What he's got going on here, Clark?
Kayak apa nih? Oh,
That was wicked there, Kevin. Because he had to go against his body. He went through it.
keren ah.
And he kind of went counterclockwise on the
Balik
throw.
belakang.
That is
Oh,
nasty.
Lela.
That is above
Yep.
the rating scale right there.
You're sailing in with your head to the back.
Yeah, man.
That's tough.
That's
Keren ah.
what we've seen right there. Best I've seen anyway.
You lead with your back.
Boleh.
Where that pin is, that's tough.
40 aja
So it'll be
poinnya.
Miles
Ini
Bridges
tadi
here.
lah.
All right,
Oh,
Clark.
keren
is up
tadi
for
loh.
And we get another now.
Salto.
Get off the ground one-hand
Keren salto dia.
cartwheel into a pickup.
Lempar lah.
Into a one-hand windmill.
There we go.
Oh, Lela.
That is nice.
Salto dia. Keren. Berapa? Wih, tinggi
Jones has
47.
got a very tight race here with three players all trying to come out on top. So it'll be Zion
Zion.
Williamson. here. Back to the
Bertiga.
and here he comes with another one.
Begitu aja.
Hard charging right here.
Now that one was special.
Like a freight train.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, through the legs and
Begitu
the
aja.
reverse.
Wow.
He goes after it. Again, it's an alley-oop to himself. Self-alley-oop,
Belakang.
reverse.
Tiga tapi ya
And
poinnya.
here we go with Donovan Mitchell.
Berapa ini nih?
Now let's see what happens here.
Another one of these efficient, high-powered
Belakang
without much
boleh
of a
lah.
launch pad.
He's tired.
Yeah.
Boleh.
I like the post dunk dance though. That's strong.
Do it, that's
Yeah,
right.
you got a little nice little hop skip.
Swing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of it too. Now you got to include the post dunk celebration.
See, now that's what I would have given.
40 tapi.
And the second to last.
Ayo,
dunker of the
Derek
night,
Jones.
looking to finish strong.
Kayak apa kamu nih? Sama aja. Salto juga. Salto juga. Ikut-ikutan. Sama aksinya sama Miles. Oh, oke. 47 kan? Iya, tadi no, keren-keren anunya. Oh. Belakang juga. Boleh lah. Taruh jadi belakang. Keren ya. Tinggi dong. 50 perfect. Keren memang sih dia.
And now, time to reveal this year's dunk contest champion.
Wah, tuh, kalau lain nggak males tuh. Keren gagal satu.
Definitely, Clark. I mean, this was a fantastic event. Really exceeded my expectations.
And it's been a joy
to
be
here
to witness some of the incredible dunks we've seen. Unbelievable athlete.
Oke teman-teman, kita masuk perang bintang All Star. Oke. Oh, bisa itu kompo temanku Janis Jokic.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our...
Langsung saja.
2K Sports welcomes you
All-Star perang bintang
of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Oh, salah anu aku. Tar. Mana tadi? Aku tim James. Ya kan tim James aku kan?
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Steph Curry's out there with Simmons. And it's Nikola Jokic. And then there's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, aku pakai itu.
And it's James in at the 3 spot. And LeBron James, the most accomplished and influential player of his era. It almost goes without saying that he's a fixture in the All-Star game.
Okay. A multiple MVP of the All-Star game with his explosive dunking ability. I'd put his All-Star highlight reel up against anybody. And this has become one of the must-see events.
Of the
year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Here's Irving. He can't hit that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Leonard looking around. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. James against Middleton. LeBron passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Bounce pass from Durant. Irving dishes to KD. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 6. The three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now, here's Irving after LeBron James's miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
This night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here's Middleton after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our...
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by James.
You gotta keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Irving's shot is good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Simmons. Over Harden. They get it again. The kick out to LeBron for 3. It's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, the 15th pick back in 2013.
Oke teman-teman, nah benar ini. Kita sampai sini dulu. Gitu, jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.